morning. You know that we have started chapter number 5, right? A different kind of school, and it is done up to paragraph number 5, right? Today I'm going to start paragraph number 6, page number 57. I went to the window which overlooked a large garden and a playground at the back. What do you see? Miss Bim asked. And the author went near the window, right? And what he saw? A large garden and a playground, right? There was a garden and a playground. And then Miss Bim asked him, what do you see? Now, paragraph number 7. I see some very beautiful grounds, I said, and a lot of jolly children. It pains me, though, to see that they are not also healthy and active looking. When I came in, I saw one poor little girl being led about. She has some trouble with her eyes. Now I can see 2 more with the same difficulty. And there is a girl with a crutch watching the others at play. She seems to be a hopeless cripple. Now what authors say that he has saw some beautiful grounds and lot of jolly children. But as he saw some children all are looking not healthy and not active looking. So that scene pains him a lot. And what he say that when I came, I saw one poor little girl, right, with the bandage, and she was led by one boy, right? And what the author say again, that right now I can see that 2 more with the same difficulty with their eyes, and I can see a girl, right, which is a girl who is watching with crutch, right, and she is seeing at other children, those who are playing, right, and she seems to be a hopeless cripple, right. Now hopeless cripple means unfortunate with the hope, without hope, right. Now next is Miss Bim laughed. Oh no, she said, she is not really lame. This is only her lame day. The others are not blind either. It is only their blind day. I must have looked very surprised, for she laughed again. And Miss Bim, she started laughing. What she said? Oh no, she is not actually lame, but it is her lame day. And others are not blind. Actually, they have to follow the blind day. And the author was very surprised, right? So Miss Bim started laughing again. Now, this is a very important part of our system, to make our children appreciate and understand misfortune. And what Miss Beam said, that this is the most important part of our system, right? And what she wants to tell, that we make the children to learn and appreciate and understand what is misfortune, right? We make them share in misfortune too, and we also teach them how to share, right? How to share the misfortune. Each term, every child has one blind day, one lame day, and one deaf day, and one injured day, and one dumb day. And each term, each and every child has one blind day, one deaf day, one lame day, one injured day, and one dumb day. During the blind day, their eyes are bandaged absolutely, and they are on their honor not to pay. And whenever they have to follow the blind day, their eyes are totally bandaged, and it is their own honor, they are not supposed to pay. The bandage is put on overnight, so they wake up blind. And bandage is used overnight, so when they wake up, they are blind. This means that they need help with everything. And when they have blind day, they need the help of other children. Other children are given duty of helping them and leading them about. And other children are also given duty to help the needy. They all learn so much this way, both the blind and the helpers. And in this way, the children will learn how to behave, how the blind people are facing the problems, and they learn how to help. 10th paragraph. There is no misery about it. Miss Beam continued. Everyone is very kind, and it is really something of a game. Before the day is over, though even the most thoughtless child realizes what misfortune is. And what is she there? There is no misery about it. Means there is no difficulty about it. And here everyone are kind, and they consider it. They take it as a game. And before the day is over, they become thoughtful and they realize what is misfortune. The blind day is of course really the worst, but some of the children tell me that the dumb day is the most difficult. We cannot bandage the children's mouth, so they really have to exercise their willpower. And as per children, the blind day is really the worst one. But some children tell that the dumb day is very difficult for them. Right? We cannot put bandage on the mouth. Right? So they really have to exercise their willpower. Come into the garden, see for yourself how the children feel about it. And then Miss Beam told to author that let's go in the garden and you just see by yourself how the children are feeling. Miss Beam led me to one of the bandaged girl. Here is a gentleman come to talk to you, said Miss Beam, and left us. And then Miss Beam led the author to the one of the girl who had bandage. Right? And what she told that here is one gentleman, he want to talk to you. Right? And then Miss Beam left. 13th one, don't you ever peep? I asked the girl. And Mr. Author, he asked the girl that then don't you peep? Means kabhi tum is tarah se dekhte nahi ho? Oh no, she exclaimed. That would be cheating. But I had no idea it was so awful to be blind. You can't see a thing. You feel you are going to be hit by something every moment. It's such a relief just to sit down. And what she said, oh no, it's a cheating to peep. And what she said that I didn't have idea that this blind is, it is very awful to be a blind, right? Awful means it is very bad to be a blind because we can't see anything. Every time we need help of someone and every time we feel that something will hit us. So it is better to sit down. Are your helpers kind to you? I asked. And then author asked her that helpers, those who are helping you, are kind to you fairly, but they are not as careful as I shall be when it is my turn. Those that have been blind already are the best helpers. It's perfectly ghastly not to see. I wish I had tried. And what she said, fairly they are helpful, but they are not careful, right? As when I was helper, I was very careful. But those who are helping me, they are not fairly helpful. And those who have already have followed the blind day, they become very helpful. Shall I lead you anywhere? I asked. Then author asked her that shall I lead you to anywhere? Yes, she said. Oh yes, she said, let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about things. And then girl replied, oh yes, okay. And she told, you just reply, right? You tell me about the things. I shall be so glad when today is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. And what she said that today this blind day will be over, then I will be very glad. And other days are can't be half as bad as this. Means आधे दूसरे दिन जो होते हैं इससे आधे भी खराब नहीं होते हैं. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on crutch is almost fun, I guess. And to tied up our leg and use crutch and hopping. It is a fun for that girl. Having an arm tied up is bit more troublesome because you can't eat without help and things like that. And what she said that one day our arm is tied, right, and it is more troublesome because we can't eat by ourselves, and we have to take someone's help. I don't think I will mind being deaf for a day, at least not much. And to become a deaf is not much troublesome. But being blind is so frightening. And what she is told that being blind is a frightening. My head aches all the time just from worrying that I will get hurt. Where are we now? And what she said that my head started aching, right? Because every time I am in worry that I will fall. And then she asked where we are. 16th paragraph. In the playground, I said we are walking towards the house. And author replied that we are in the playground and we are walking towards the house. Miss Beam is walking up and down garden with a tall girl. And they saw that Miss Beam was walking with a tall girl in the garden. What is the girl wearing? My little friend asked. So that girl with bandage, she asked, what is that girl is wearing? A blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. So author replied, that tall girl is wearing a cotton skirt and a pink blouse. I think it is Millie, she said. What color is her hair? And so that girl said, I think that she is Millie. And what is the color of her hair? So author said, very light. I said, yes, that's Millie. She is the head girl. There is an old man tying up roses. I said, yes, that's Peter. He is the gardener. He is hundreds of years old. And here comes the girl with curly red hair. She is on crutches. That's Anita. And as the girl with bandage, she told that the girl who is wearing blue cotton skirt and pink blouse is Millie, and she asked about the color of her hair. So Mr. Author said that it is very light, right? So that girl said that's Millie and she is the head girl. And then author said that one man, he is trying the roses. So what that girl said that it's a Peter and he is gardener and he is hundreds of years old. And then author said that one girl is coming with crutches. And so the girl with bandage, she said that's Anita. Last paragraph. And so we walked on. Gradually I discovered that I was 10 times more thoughtful than I ever thought I could be. And we walked on, and what author said that gradually I discovered that I am 10 times more thoughtful. And I also realized that if I had to describe people and things to someone else, it made them more interesting to me. When I finally had to leave, I told Miss Beam that I was very sorry to go. And finally, he has to move from that school. So he said sorry to Miss Beam. And she replied, then there is something in my system after all. And what she replied that yes, you have to go because this is the part of my system that if someone is coming, then that person has to leave. Thank you, students.
आभार।